What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, grab your yardie's coffee, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get caffeinated. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, at least we have coffee because nothing else seems to be going right or even taste good. And last night was the culmination of this entire season. I think we're even a -1 goal differential. It's 30 games in the entire season, and we're -1 goal differential. Guys, I thought we hit the pinnacle when it came to the Brentford game. And in fact, I didn't want to comment about the Brentford game because in the end, at least we got a point away. But that game was another embarrassing show. We had over 30-something shots on the goal, and we just cannot protect our goalkeeper. The defense last night, Varane came off injured, and then Evans, who came in to replace him, went off injured again after like 20 minutes. This entire back four has not played 4 consecutive games together, so an entire month of games they haven't played together. We've missed Luke Shaw, hasn't played the entire season, and Martinez, I think, is now out for at least another month or so. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comments, because at some point, is this just the manager's fault? Is it just bad management? Is it just bad man management? Or does the medical staff has to take some burden of this? I know other teams has had their fair share of injuries, but Mason Mount just finally came back after, I think he went out the first 5 games, if he played 5 games, and now he's come back for the last 8 games, and you're just hoping that he doesn't go out injured between now and then. Our midfield, Maino, a generational talent, but you cannot rest everything on Maino's head. He's not even the one that's supposed to be scoring the goal. Bruno's I like Bruno, guys, and I like Bruno. I think he's a good leader, but I do think he needs better quality around him when it comes to that. Casemiro seems to have lost a lot of his skill, right? I don't know, man. I'm just being honest with you. I just can't wait to get to the summer. I don't think most of these players are United quality. I don't think most of these players are even consistent enough to even play at the highest level of football. Maybe they can go to a mid-table club, which kind of we are now, right? So we need to get players that play at the top end of the league, at the top end of their game. We need players that, you have Rashford supposedly going to replace Mbappe at PSG. Mbappe is a player that gives you a 7, maybe an 8 performance out of 10, 7 games out of 10. If Rashford shows up and gives you a 5, people think he did well. And Rashford should be having at least 2 hat-tricks in a season. The quality of the player, he should be having 2 hat-tricks at least a season. Rashford don't have at least 10 goals this season. While Højlund has to fight for every little ball that comes to him to try and score a goal. Garnacho's the only decent player that we've seen perform the entire season. Let's face it. Him, and I would give it to Onana and Maino. So Onana, Maino, and Garnacho. Everybody else, you can replace them. Up to even Bruno, I will tell you that if we had a better player who can probably get in behind the defense with the striker, but we don't have anything. From the bench to the starting lineup, they just don't seem committed. They don't seem like they have the testicular fortitude required to play at this level. And that's just the truth, guys. At some point, you got to get caffeinated. You got to stay caffeinated. At this point, get this. The 8 games that we have cannot come any sooner. And like I said, if we're already at 6th place, pretty much a mid-table club, who are we going to attract come summer? We're going to have to pay out a lot of money just to get players to come and deal with this debacle that we have going on. But it is the only thing that we have to look forward to now. Maybe the new structure comes in. Maybe we have an exciting summer, because this season is probably culminated to one of the worst United seasons that I've ever had to endure. Between us just consistently inconsistent, to Chelsea, to Liverpool about to go back to being top club, City going for 4, or Arsenal going for their first title in 20 years. In the meantime, we have just constantly regressed and just kept on declining. Bad decisions after bad decisions. It's bad, man. We're in a difficult place, and sometimes you have to go very, very low before you can go up. And the last decade, I think, even with Moyes, even the half a season, the quarter, 3/4 of a season we had with Moyes, wasn't this traumatizing. Genuinely, man, I'm sad to say, but this is probably everything culminating to this little point has to be the worst season. And I, for one, cannot wait for it to be over. It cannot be over soon enough. Get the season behind us, and we see where we're at. The whole season, I've been trying to tell you to keep your head up, keep the motivation up. We might just need to start settling into 6th place, because there's no way we're better than any other team above us. We're barely better than a lot of the teams below us. It's 30 games, and we're still -1 goal differential. This is United, right? And we're playing like we've never been champions of England or champions of Europe. It's you know, and to add insult to injury, we have injuries just left and right. Our medical department has to take some of this burden, man. There needs to be a good review of who these medical staffs are, and when they're saying players are fit or not fit, because a lot needs to change, not just something, a lot needs to change. A lot needs to change. We look dismal against Brentford. We need to go ahead and hire their set piece coach. And in this game against Chelsea, I don't even know what we were. Absolutely confused. Go down 2-0 the first 15 minutes, then you pull it back, then go in front after 18 minutes to go drop 2 penalties in the last second of the game. At least the coffee tastes good. Guys, like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. In GGMU, peace.